Hello, and welcome back to Fields and Skylines White Farm, episode number 9. Alrighty, we are in November. We have some rain coming. Good news is we're not doing any harvesting today. So what are we going to do today? Well, for one, we are going to spray our barley field for weeds. We're going to have to rent a sprayer, fill it with some herbicide, and spray the weeds. It's growing. We should be able to drive on it. Should be all right. Hopefully, I won't need to change tires. If I do some crop damage, so be it. So we got that going on today. Next thing we have to do is plant our grass. We started this project a few episodes back. We're going to finish it today. We are going to put grass in this grass field over here. So that means we're going to have to lease a seeder. So 2 leases and whatnot, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Positive outlook. So while we're doing that type of work, I have written down a bunch of things that we need to buy for the farm. Also wrote down what I estimate we're going to be making. Why is that sticking out so far? Estimate what we might be making when we do some selling here over the winter of our crop, and maybe some straw and whatnot. We also might have some eggs we can sell here pretty soon. Still only have a little bit of a pallet, so eggs might be a dream. We do have 2 pallets of strawberries, or of strawberry jam, that we will be selling this month or next month. Again, it's jam, so I'm not in too big of a rush to sell it. Eggs I normally would sell every month, but since we don't even have a full pallet, I'm going to pretend like we're not even doing eggs yet. But this will speed up as we get more chicken. What else? I'm going to be turning off the 2 gardens this month because it is November. Things around by me, things wouldn't be growing in November and they would be turned off by now. But yeah, I'll be turning them off in November. I'll turn them back on in March. So that is kind of the work we have for this episode and for this month. Hopefully we will be able to get it all done. The first thing I am going to do, though, is drive up to the store to lease out a sprayer, a weed sprayer. We have herbicide. I've put a little bit in here off camera. I put 2,000 liters in. I don't know. I've never sprayed weeds before, so I don't know how much we're going to need, or how fast it goes. I'm hoping 2,000 liters is more than enough. So I'm going to jump in here. I know I'd normally take the fast tractor, but this is the tractor that's going to be doing the work, at least. You know what? No. Let's put this back. I'm going to actually take the other tractor. I'll hook up a weight to the front end, and I'll use the other tractor for the spraying. I think it should be strong enough and to do it. Plus, it's a little quicker. See, what is an episode without me changing my mind, right? But yeah, I mean, from what I know, I'm not a real farmer by any means. I do watch some farming videos of people who do farm for real, and it looks like it's a lot of work. But it also looks like that a lot of times what you set off to do in your day, it changes because of whatever reasons. Things change on the farm rather quickly. Could be something breaks, it needs to be fixed, or whatnot, right? So at least I have that realism. Unfortunately, my indecision and changes are because I'm an idiot, not because stuff is breaking. So, and I'm not an idiot. I don't know. I'm not a good farmer yet, but I'm learning. That's the fun. This is a fun game. You know, there's corn sitting right there. I bet there might be a contract. Maybe if we have time, we'll even do a contract to earn a little bit of money. Because I'm doing some calculations of what the farm needs, and I did some calculations of how much I think we're going to make when we sell some of our stuff, and you know, also need money for like leasing of stuff next season and buying more fert and lime and whatever, all that stuff, gas, like we have to repair vehicle. So we're gonna have a lot of costs coming up, and I think that maybe a contract, if there's time, wouldn't be the worst. Plus, it looked like it was corn and something we have to sell anyway, so if there's leftover corn, we can maybe even hang on to it for a little bit. But we'll see what that looks like if we have time. All right, so we are just about up to the store. Luckily, our store opens up at 8. And I'm just going to go ahead and park. I'm going to shut off. There we go. And then I'm going to just go ahead and take a look. So, first, let's see what's on sale. Cultivator. Got one. Auger wagon. Probably don't need it right now. A methane tractor. A small one. Fairly cheap, but gonna pass. A fairly large dumper trailer. That one. This would have been nice to have a few months ago, but I think we're good. So there's that. All right, so we're up here to release a sprayer. I'm not going to release the cedar just yet, just to save some money. So we talked about the sprayer. We're going to go with this one. We're going to put the weed spot spraying on. Now, I kept the sensor, the Aggie sensor. I don't know if I'm going to need it when I do this spraying. I'm going to try doing it without and see what happens. I don't know how it works with like this, but we'll find out. So we're going to lease this. It is a total of $3,748 to lease with a per hour $1,500 hourly fee. So we're going to get this done as soon as possible. And hope for the best. So I forgot to put the front weight on. I'm going to put the front weight on before I fill it up with herbicide. Okay. Yeah, even right now it's a little heavy. I should have had a weight on. All right, well, I will see you when we get back to the farm. We are back at the farm. Sorry, took a little longer than expected. Apparently, I bought liquid fertilizer in that container. So that is what I will be using to spray on the grass field today after we get it planted. However, I will add that I'm upset that I did that since I don't usually use liquid fertilizer and I don't have anywhere to put herbicide. So, yeah, we might even take that contract because of the extra cost I just incurred. But for now, let's go ahead and see if we can't get this field sprayed. I don't know how big this thing is, so I'm going to just kind of... Okay, we're not killing our crop. That's good. Let's adjust a little bit here. I think we're lined up pretty good. I am gonna turn it on and we're gonna go. Yep, it looks like it's working. We're using very little herbicide, which is good. We're going to have a lot left, which is good, because we're going to need to do this in the next season. Missed a little bit over there on the edges. Don't know why I'm having such a hard time hitting the edges. So this will hurt yield a little bit, but it helps with the score overall. Probably just gonna do a headland maybe. And then clean it all up. Alright, I was worried if I'd have enough herbicide. I think I will. That's good. I think I'll finish this up in a time lapse, and I will see you when we are done. Spraying completed, worked out really well. I just offloaded the herbicide right there. I'm gonna have to figure out where to store it. Was planning on using that little tank over there because I thought that's the herbicide was for, but it was not. So I am going to park this tractor right over here. These are liquid fert, which we'll be using later. I'm gonna run into the JD, head up to the store, and lease the seeder and pick up the seeds that I started, and we'll seed, start seeding. I'll come back, I'll do a little jump cut, be back once I'm done picking up the seeder. See you in a bit. Picked up the seeder, we're good to go. So I need to pick up probably a few more seeds than that. Go back here and buy a few. Maybe if I can get it close enough. There we go. I think we'll start with about that much. I'm going to detach real quick and go pick up the sensor. Don't know if I need the sensor, but I think it will add a little to this. I think I need it for the planting. I don't think I needed it for the spraying, but planting, we're gonna give it a go. But yeah, so we will start planting here in a little bit. Yeah. So all right, we're going to, let's see. Let's get lined up. This tree's kind of in the way a bit for me to be able to see, but let me unfold and lower. Definitely don't want to lose much grass. All right. Beautiful tree. Seriously in the way. All right. So I want to unfold, lower the crop sensor, turn it on. Turn on the, ooh, wait, we gotta pick, we have to choose grass. There we go. Now we can turn on the seeder. And let's go ahead and start seeding. Hopefully this will be enough seed. I have no idea. But we are cruising. So I think what I'll do is try to get this done here. A time warp. Or a time lapse. Time warp. And then when I get to fertilizing, we'll talk about the needs, future needs of the farm and whatnot and all that good stuff. So we'll see you once this is all done.
so I was going to fertilize this field and whatnot, but for some reason, it seems to think that it's pretty good. And I would agree. If we look here, the field looks fertilized. So we don't need to throw any fertilizer on here right now. I don't know why my L environmental score is so low. I haven't really learned yet. Maybe on the next harvest that will go up. But so, anyways, I don't have a field to fertilize. So I am going to dump off the liquid fert that I have in here after I totally run over and get stuck on other fert. Alright, let's see what I can do. Huh. Well, I am in a predicament here. Let me just detach everything. Just slide that, reverse. Alright, look at that. Magic. Alright, so I'm going to empty this out. I'm going to return it. And then we'll discuss what's left for this month. I'll probably get something over here to move this stuff around. And be done. I don't think I'm going to need the crop sensor anymore. If I do, I'll have to just lease it out again. So I'm going to return everything we have leased. Nothing cheap. All right, let's see. What do we have leased? Sprayer. Let's go ahead and return. Crop sensor. Let's go ahead and return. All right. So there's that. I'm going to get the forklift over here and see if I can't get this fertilizer put away. And while I'm doing that, let's talk. So in the next episode, will probably be the next episode, we're going to probably see if there's, well, let's take a look. Because if there's no contracts, then there won't be another month. So we have a cultivating, field 8. Fertilizing, field 10. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of that fertilizer. Harvesting, 6, 7, 9, and 15. So there's some big cotton ones. And a soybeans and a cultivating. So let's take a look at these fields. Field 8. This big long one needs to be cultivated. It's worth a lot of money. That might not be bad doing this month yet. Let's find the cotton fields. I'm gonna guess 7 and 9 were the cotton ones. Field 15. It's a little guy. I think we might maybe take on field 15. We'll use the there was a soybean one too, which is what? Soybeans is this one. Field 6 is soybeans. So maybe we'll do, I don't know which one was worth more. Let's take a look. So soybeans is 4,000, just under 4 if we use rented equipment, which we probably will. Cottons are big and worth a lot of money, but I don't know if I want to do cotton. Don't have the time. And then corn, it's not a big contract. We can use their equipment. So I'm thinking we're going to do the soybean and maybe the cultivating next episode, and we're going to sell our jam in the next episode. And then we'll turn off the gardens and we will move ahead then to December. I think December and January might go quick because we're just basically going to be selling. We're going to be selling our grains, maybe some straw, maybe some silage, maybe some hay. Excuse me, because even with the 3 new cows, our hay is sufficient until we do TMR. And that is probably going to be the plan for those winter months. January, February, I probably will do, I think I'm going to add a garden or 2 so we can get more strawberries. See, I don't think I can dump this in here. And I don't think I can dump it there, so I'm just going to plop this down right here. Tilt it, tilt, tilt, tilt. Tilt, tilt, tilt. And I'll put this one right next to it. I don't know if I'll ever do any liquid fertilizing because we don't have a sprayer. If we owned a sprayer, maybe I'd be able to use this up, but I usually don't do any liquid fertilizing unless it's slurry. I'm definitely hoping we'll have some slurry to use on our fields. Come on. Along with maybe some manure, at least for that first fert. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, and like I said, that's what we'll do. We'll take it out with me finishing this up. Well, thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and like this video if you like the video. And as always, have an excellent day. Thank you.